Yeah. And Bayo's good, not so much at establishing tempo, but at disrupting your tempo. Like getting into your face and saying, "Hey, this game plan you have, no, thank you.
No.
Let me just witch twist you real quick. You are going to go up to the blast zone."
Yeah, we're gonna go for a ride, but it's on Maverickhunter to kind of limit those opportunities because a Bayonetta getting a combo, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Limiting that combo to 40 instead of to 80, that'll be pretty huge.
Yeah, it's really gonna. Another crucial thing that I'm starting to notice is pellets. You're gonna have to be careful of which time with that because they're kind of just non-committal options you like to throw out. But with Bayonetta, if you get a witch time, you can get punished huge for it.
Here comes just a quick runoff into ABK, and while these combos may not last as long as some other Bayonetta combos, they're making.
Oh no! A perfectly placed down air from Maverickhunter.
All right, let me just gather up all my words and eat them because Maverickhunter was just waiting for a perfect opportunity.
I think Maverickhunter is not going to wait for you to eat them. He's going to keep it going here. Already getting 20% onto his next stock, and that's what Mega Man does. Tacks up so much of this chip damage.
And you can play into that strength super well now. While these down tilts have been really solid at starting low percent combos, you're going to have to rely on Bayonetta's raw kill moves, which is pretty much exclusively some slower smash attacks or things like jab. Up tilt, not the greatest of hitboxes, and trapping Mega Man is not exactly the easiest things to do, but that witch time...
Yeah, witch time is really going to be the make or break. If Amaryllis can get it consistently and find the punishes, I think Amaryllis has a strong shot. But if Mega Man's able to play this tricky, play this evasive, I don't really know what Amaryllis can do. You know, witch times are there, but gets nothing off it, just eats that extra damage.
The Batsman thing was there, and good DI on Maverickhunter's part to always make sure they're placing themselves right in front of Bayonetta in mid-combo to not get hit by back air. And that one, hey, you roll in, and you get very rewarded at the overextension from Amaryllis.
Oh, yeah. Mega Man's a character with that up tilt. You have this huge burst off, not burst off in terms of damage, but you have to be careful with how you use it against the stock. You then lose the stock there, 0% to 30, one stock ahead. I think you're super duper okay with this. Just keep tacking on that damage, keep up the pressure.
Yeah, it's 64 now. Off of little ticks and tats, like nickel and diming. That's what Mega Man likes to do.
Does.
It's what the Mega Man be Mega doing.
And honestly, Amaryllis is trying to play so careful now. The fear of God has been put into them, and you got sent right back up to God. Go to the heavens real quick.
Mega upper, man.
You do what you gotta do. He's got that grin. He's got that knowing smile. He knows what he just did to you, and he's happy about it. He has no remorse. Just those chaotic eyes.
Can a robot see God?
I don't know what Mayo just did.
All right.
Either way, I guess you're getting another Nissan Live coming, descending back down from the heavens into game 2 here. Gonna see the same characters. Straight run back, PS2. We'll see if, honestly, those bats within those witch times, that's the key here. If you can get those, then I think you have a strong shot. But Mega Man and more Maverickhunter were playing around them so well last game.
Missing the full combo off the second witch twist and had a ton of RCO lag, but Maverickhunter not finding any true punish. Instead, they're kind of resigned to this game plan that had been working all through game 1 where, hey, I'll apply the pressure where I can, but if I need to disengage or if I feel at any point like threatened, I'm fine just resetting neutral because I know I can rely on Mega Man and his really strong neutral tools as well as some quick options that come out, like that frame 4 back air. So strong.
Yeah. And also, let's not forget about that early downer that took the first stock from Amaryllis. All Maverickhunter needs is one opportunity. One opportunity close to ledge, and that's rough, especially with up tilt as well. Really potent kill option.
Oh, and he was looking for it again, especially off that Meadow Blade. Running off, mixing up the DI a little bit with the runoff back air. And a solid punish on the witch time as of that. The up smash came out, but they traded with the falling fair, and that's going to be huge for Amaryllis to keep in control of this. Simple throw.
Throws forward there. And we get that classic double roll from ledge, but not punished in any way, shape, or form. They're both playing for the kill here. Gets the nair. Wonder if they were looking for a back air, maybe.
Yeah, they're kind of taking their hits as they come. They know they can't try and force these back airs. But the bullet arts after saved them from a huge punish. Get another up smash out of shield on the jab.
Honestly, that was just such a heads-up play for Amaryllis, though, to even think of doing that. Has to find the stock, but probably looking for a back air at ledge here. That's the easiest kill option Bayo really has in this game. But Maverickhunter just going to try to play slow and keep it going as much as they can. Gets forward aired, but not going to find much off of it.
Mike with that back air, an up tilt, but too high, get frame trapped with another back air. A little taunt canceled through, trying to regain that swagger that Bayonetta players are very much known to have.
Oh yeah, seeing if you can find it, but you can only have so much swagger when you're getting zoned out by Mega Man. You can only keep it for so long, but keeping that composure is key.
Yeah, you gotta play it normal. You gotta play as usual. While Bayonetta does have a couple of really strong buffs that can help her as of the most recent patch, namely things like jab killing a little bit earlier. That adds like extra layers to her mix-ups. And when you do find these big combos, it's one more thing that Maverickhunter will have to worry about, even with the heavyweight of Mega Man.
Yeah, and right now, talking about the heavyweight, this timing from Amaryllis consistently, finding the perfect timings of all these combos, it just feels like they are completely playing at the tempo they want to play at. Gonna get that jab, not gonna kill yet Mega Man a heavy robot, but still in an awful position and gonna lose his stock there.
His own crash bomber screwed him up. He got clipped by the very edge of that explosion and had already used his jump. That's a huge detriment for Maverickhunter. As hey, all of that control and all of that momentum you had going into it has been stripped away. Now what can you do with just your bare bones kit?
Yeah, Mega Man not usually seen as that slower character, but they do have these kind of ridiculous combos with the Saw Blade if you can land them. So this isn't out of the realm of possibility at all, but needs to find the stock, and they do. That up tilt yet again, 38%. This is extremely doable.
Yeah, throwing the Saw Blade, not instead of just Z-dropping it like you normally see Mega Man players do, Maverickhunter's been choosing to chuck that thing straight up or straight down and really screw up the timings of Amaryllis. Hey, and any little opening you get is going to be used. So you can't let Amaryllis just run around and find these combos and make all of your zoning moot with Afterburner kicks. Here he comes, a couple more metal plates trying to maintain center. Center is going to be huge as he tries to maintain, make back another 35% and climbing now a whole 60% up, though.
Okay, down there to get out of the afterburner will be found. We'll see what the punish is here, going for the top. Finds the 3-hit forward air, not going to find it, but getting punished for the bullet arc, but which times out of it with Bats, then hits it with the immediate F smash. You just got, Mega Man just got rocked. He just got sent out of here.
I mean, this is the clutch factor of Madama Butterfly and her massive limbs on top of the bats within. Bats within just being able to proc off of nothing and set positioning that puts you away or in.
Oh yeah.
Like it just, after clipping off of any of Mega Man's items, it puts Amaryllis in such a perfect position to punish.
You can get the advantage for being in the disadvantage if you use it correctly. And that's kind of what I was getting at earlier. This which time that's then, that is the X factor in this. And if you're using it properly and if Mega Man can't get around it, it is so brutal. We are going to a very tall blast zone here, but a very small side blast zone. Could be getting carried off. He's not careful here. Picking up so much damage.
Another Bats Within gets him going. It's really, really tragic to kind of watch Maverickhunter kind of unravel against Amaryllis' just continued pressure after realizing some of Maverickhunter's offensive habits. Like, it looks like he hasn't been able to fully wind himself back and keep in this game. The cross-up with that back air, looking for a down smash, but missing the 2 frame.
Okay, getting hit with that blade, but still, I almost wonder what the point of his counter pick was. I mean, he wasn't really dying off the top. He has more space. but a lot of his kills were with that up tilt, and it's going to be a bit harder to find that with such tall blast zones.
And on top of the pressure with Air Tornado, ever since Game 2, really hasn't been the same way as it has been in Game 1, and that up tilt from backer still going to close out the stock.
Oh yeah.
Maverickhunter's going to need to find something like that.
And he does. And that's where those side blast zones I was just doubting come into play. But gonna get weird. Oh no.
Okay.
I mean, only 31%, but hey, it's just unfortunate timing.
It's a good 31. It's a 31
It's
that
a
you
clean.
scrapped for.
It's a clean 59.8%. 66. Okay, we stopped it. 7.5. We almost have the bleeding a bit, but
This
yeah.
Town and City.
Yeah,
This is why
Town
you
and City.
counterfeit Town and City.
Town and City and proper DI. Okay.
Sour spot backer has to hold these bullet arcs. Mega Man's not known for the best disadvantage. They need to maintain stage position in order to get out of trouble. The shield placement on Amaryllis have been so good. Just finding a place to land, holding block, and letting Maverickhunter shoot air tornadoes and shoot things at a jump that's never gonna come.
Yeah.
On top of these witch times now finding
The
them.
witch times are really, witch times from game 1 to games 2 and 3, that's what changed. That is the #1 thing that has changed so far. Neutral is still like overall fine. Great down smash.
That's a move you don't see very often.
What an insane thing to go for him because of that he's in advantage here. Gets the sour spot, but finds it back here, and he is clawing back from the jaws of defeat. We are even here at 1 stock each, game 3. All right, double up smash.
I wanted one more, just for the homies. But so he's coming down with these auto-cancel hard knuckles, and if there's one thing that Maverickhunter has changed up in this game, in the latter half of this game 3, is like he's saying, hey, if you're not gonna jump, then I'm gonna come down at you with these really aggressive buttons. Sometimes it's just pellets, sometimes it's hard knuckles and back airs that Amaryllis is now realizing they have to respect, though the fast within is still there on some of these multi-hits. Damage is evening up very quickly. The scoop with the heel side wrapping up into a full combo.
Yeah, and we are about as even as it can get. This could go either way, especially on this stage. We don't know what's going to happen. Gets the grab, back throw, gets the crash bomber on. Gonna do that. Keeps himself in a not great position. Needs to be careful here, Amaryllis. A backer or a forwarder is going to take this for Maverickhunter if he can find one.
And Mav is saying that this center platform, it's mine. Like, you can't come here as long as I can help it, and then she gets air dodge to get out of there. But they're starting this combo very high, but it is still Town and City. Good DI to the corner. He still has his up B. Early air dodge, but he still had his up B.
Oh, went for it. Did not punish it. Goes for the back air, not going to find it. Will the jab kill?
Jab, the buffs.
That's going to take it.
The buffs.
It was also gonna take it.
It was also 150 on Town and City.
Oh yeah,
but
this
is why those buffs mattered.
Yeah, and the thing is that jab looked close to not killing as well. So
fractions.
Yeah, I think the DI was proper, everything was proper, but you have rage, you're at 150. There's not a whole lot you can do in that situation.